Welcome back to another episode of the Christmas DIY. In this episode, we're going to take a look at these stacked presents. This is a simple, easy DIY. To get to this point, it's not quite done. Took me a little over an hour. All you need, a couple boxes, wrapping paper that you want to use, and then I'm going to show you, I used a piece of PVC to connect all mine together. Super simple, easy to do. I'm in my basement where we decorate. The whole basement basically is a Disney theme. So I got a couple different Disney wrapping papers and a couple boxes, just leftover Amazon boxes or Walmart boxes, depending on what we had and what sizes I needed. You can see I've got 4 here, and I'm going to finish these off with some ribbon or some bows. I may string some lights around them. We'll see how that looks later. And let's take a closer look at what you need to do on these. Basically, top one here, just have one hole in the bottom, and you can stack these however you like. Cut your holes out before you wrap these in wrapping paper. You can see those here. Here's the holes on the sides of this one. When you're doing this, make sure you put your wrapping paper on. If you're using a wrapping paper with like these with characters, make sure you put it on the correct way, because I actually did the bottom one isn't quite how I would want it to be, but that's the way it is. Now for this bottom one, I wanted to make this where I could quickly disassemble, reassemble it year after year. Whenever I make something or build something I'm going to use over and over, I want to be able to take it down, store it, put it back up quickly without having to go through everything again. So I will leave these boxes the way that they are and store them like this. But I wanted to be able to recreate this and get this set up again quickly and easily next year. So what I did for this last one, let me take these lights off. So this one has a large hole in the bottom. I just easily cut the paper down. You can see I just cut slits down each side just to kind of let it have a little give. And then piece of PVC, cut this to length. I had a small piece of wood. I just cut this using a circular saw, and I bought this little flange at Lowe's. I think it was $6 or $7. It's got a hex key here. You can tighten that in. A piece of 3/4 inch PVC slides right in there. So then I can set this down, and like I said, that quick and easy. What I also did on this, I'll show you here. Whenever I cut the hole for the box, I took tape and I taped it all the way around. That way, when the pole comes back through, it's not pulling the paper off. So I just took small pieces of Scotch tape, taped it all around the hole just to kind of keep it down here where I needed it to be. So I'm going to finish these off with some ribbon or some bows to kind of hide the area in between each box. If I had planned that a little bit better, it probably would have worked better. So yeah, I may expand this next year. I may actually make this into an arch over my double doors down here, but we'll see how that goes. But let's, I'll get this reassembled. When I get the bows and everything on it, we'll do an update of the final product. Here's the final product of my stacked boxes. My wife helped me with the ribbon and the bows to put on each one. Makes them look a whole lot better. Let's see, we went with a couple different colors, trying to match up. Different sizes. Got the large bow just at a store. Same with the ribbon. My plan for next year is to increase the boxes and make an arch all the way over my doorway. We'll see how that goes. I've already started keeping a few boxes, bought some extra wrapping paper, so we'll see how that goes for next year. But this was my stacked gift boxes that I used in my Christmas decoration in my basement.